Hey gang, what's up? Welcome back here to another edition of Intuitive Angling's Mellow Monday. And man, I really appreciate you guys checking out today's video, and welcome back to the club, man. All you guys that tune in for Mellow Mondays, you know what's going on here. If you're new to the channel, this is something we do every Monday. Sort of take a break from fishing a little bit and just sort of talk about things that, hopefully will stretch people's mind and make them think a little bit. But guys, today we're going to be talking about smartasses, dealing with smartasses, slash narcissist a little bit. I've been wanting to do this video here because I did a podcast last week with one of the biggest smartasses I've ever seen in my life, and it made me motivated to do this video. So that's going to be the topic for today's conversation. Also, guys, just a big thank you out there to everybody that's been supporting the channel with my new Tackle Warehouse affiliate links I've been putting in the description. Really appreciate you guys using that link. It's been a really good way to help and support the channel here. So much appreciated. Okay, guys, smartasses, man. First of all, one of the things that you find out as you get older in life, it's like you simply just get smarter as you get older. I learned so much from my dad just the last 10 years of his life, so much when I was in my teens and 20s and 30s and even early 40s. I didn't really listen to him in the detail I needed to, because I sort of like stubborn, wanted to find my own way. But the more I got listening to him towards the last 10 years of his life, the more I realized how much wisdom there was that comes with age a little bit. And part of that is, teaching. And one of the things my dad did is teach me about, human behavior a little bit, about, the way people are, what that says about them a little bit, and, how to navigate within that. And specifically, guys, I want to talk about these smartasses here, because smartasses are some of the most irritating, unpleasant people to be around that you ever will. I mean, prime smartasses, guys, are like bullies in high school. You guys, everybody knows who those were. Smartass kids, usually a little bit bigger than everybody else. And it's been going on for a long time. It's not just anything that's new a little bit. But ultimately, when you're dealing with a smartass, and when you're confronted with a smartass out there, one of the things that you really have to take a moment and reflect on and think about is the fact that what is motivating those people to be smartasses. And for the most part, people that are smartasses, quote, narcissistic a little bit, they're tied in a little bit more, but I'm talking specifically about smartasses, people that make snarky comments, all that type. You guys know what I'm talking about. Most of those people that are smartasses are probably some of the most insecure people that you'll ever meet. And they're paralyzed by fear to a large extent, even though it doesn't seem like that. They overcompensate, try to create some type of an image, some type of a tough, higher, smarter than everybody else type of a deal. And in essence, they're just covering up some type of a fear issue, lack for, whatever lack that they may have out there. And so one of the things that I have to do when I deal with a smartass, like I did last week, I sort of have to step back and sort of feel sorry for those people a little bit, because a lot of the reasons that people are smartasses is the fact that their upbringing has something to do with it. You don't know what type of childhood somebody had. You don't know what type of trauma maybe people have went throughout their life. People are not naturally smartasses. That's not like a natural occurring behavior out there. It's something that is manifested basically to try to deal with some type of lack or trauma or fear out there. So one of the first things that you need to do is you have to see through a smartass, and you have to understand that you have to show a little bit of empathy towards them, although it's very difficult, because some smartasses, they come across as so arrogant and so confident that they mask that fear and those insecurities greatly. And when somebody comes across with that much force behind it, a lot of times the natural inclination is to attack back on that. Especially if you're somebody that hates bullies like I do, you have a tendency to do that a little bit. But in deeper reflection out there, probably the best thing you can do is just sort of feel sorry for those people, and just, if you confront them, you just have to tell them, it's like, dude, I can see right through you. You're not as smart as you think you are. you're not as intelligent as you think you are, you're not as cool as you think you are. That usually tears those people down to a great degree with that. But it's something everybody's going to have to deal with. I think everybody deals with that to some level within their life, and they always will, simply because, you know, life is tough, man. And a lot of people go through things that we do not fully understand. When you see somebody and say, for example, somebody does something that offends you, or something, maybe you feel slighted by somebody, or somebody does something that you know, just really pisses you off. One of the best ways that you can deal with that, I know it's hard to do this, that's very difficult, but it's sort of something you have to train yourself, and it's something even I work with myself to this day, is you just have to tell yourself, it's like, you don't know what that person is going through. There may be something going on in their personal life, something in their past, something with their family, finances, health, whatever, that causes them to lash out and be a smart ass and be obnoxious and not know how to wear their hat on right or whatever. So that's one of the most important things that you have to remember when you're dealing with people like that. And it's not easy. It's really not. It's sort of like an exercise in discipline. And it's something that comes with age and wisdom. It's like the older you get and the more that you're aware of something like that, the more that you can navigate through those people and either choose to, you know, interact with them or not. You know, some of the best things you can do sometimes is just remove yourself from the situation, because some people, they are so, they have such deep ingrained fear issues and insecurity issues that they cover them up at all cost, and you simply can't reach those people. I've been around those type of people that you may throw a bone out there and try to, you know, give them a compliment, or, you know, throw them an olive leaf or something like that, and they just ignore it, or they refuse to take it. And those are the people that are usually almost gone too far a little bit. It takes a lot of self-reflection on their part to remove themselves and get out of that type of toxicity and that type of lifestyle and that type of attitude. So anyway, just a little video on smart asses, guys. We all have to deal with them. Just next time you're around one of them, just take some time and sort of feel sorry for them, and just realize that they're just a person that really is controlled by fear and insecurities to a large degree. Hope it helps out. We'll talk later, guys.